Hello, hello, coming to you from my car. I hope you're having a good summer. I am making this video to talk to you about one of my more recent podcast episodes. One was pretty dark, and it's happening right here in Massachusetts, and there's been a flurry of things that have happened since then, and I am feeling it in the pit of my stomach. There's a lot happening in the world right now, too, that's just really dark. And so I am intentionally shifting some of my content away from some of the darkness into the light. And one of the things that I want to do, I have two podcasts and kind of two types of different women that I work with. One are women getting out of toxic situations, relationships, and healing from that. Those in particular have been extra dark, just given what's happened in the media and what's happening in our world. All of us across the board are experiencing that heaviness. And as women, there have been a lot of things specifically to pull us down. And so I wanted to share with you guys an idea. And this is, I think this is backwards, but there's a woman named Debbie Ford. She's no longer with us. She's amazing. She has this, and you can find it on Amazon. I'll try to find the link. I got this years ago. And she's a best-selling author. She's like a coach, a thought leader. And she has this cool, amazing kit called The Best Year of Your Life. And what's neat about it is it comes in this box, right? And there's a booklet, and then there are these cards. And the cards are basically prompts to help you to maybe push through and do something that's inspiring to you, or maybe slow down and focus on self-care or family or treat yourself. There's a whole range of things that are in this particular little packet. It's really cool the way it's designed. So I'm just going to pick up a couple of the cards to show you. So what they are called is self-love assignments. So you could do one for the week. You could do one each day. You can wing it, whatever you decide. And you can shuffle the cards. You could just pull them randomly. You could ask God, the universe, spirit to say, hey, give me a card that's going to address a particular problem that you're dealing with, or just say, show me what I need to know. So I just pulled this card, and this one says, your self-love assignment this week, acknowledge the areas in your life where you're able to make powerful requests. In what situations or relationships are you able to clearly ask for what you need? With your clients or coworkers, with your children or friends. Notice the places where you're unable to ask for what you need and identify what stops you from making powerful requests. Is it embarrassment, fear, rejection, lack of confidence? Allow yourself to see what belief, thought, or fear you have to give up in order to clearly state your needs or desires. So if you're having trouble asking for what you need, what is the thing that you need to remove to be able to make the request? And finally, identify 2 powerful requests you could make this week that would move you in the direction you want to go. It's like a game. So at the bottom it says, self-love points earned. If you do this, you give yourself 150 points for every powerful request you make this week. I love that because as women, we are often not good at asking for what we want, especially around help, right? So whether it's helping around the house, helping with something at work, maybe just getting somebody to listen because you have something that you're dealing with that's heavy or difficult, or things with relationships, all that stuff. So all of it, any of it counts for this. And so then the other side, I don't know if you guys can see that. The other side talks about why the ability to make powerful requests is so important in creating the best year of your life. Because the whole point of this booklet and this game is to create the best year of your life. And I think most people are bracing for the opposite. A lot of people are feeling like this is not the rest of the year is maybe not going to be that great. There's a lot of heavy stuff happening. I'm not going to laundry list all those things. You already know it there. So make powerful requests. Our ability to manifest the things we desire is in direct proportion to how powerfully and clearly we can state our requests. Some of us were taught that it's impolite to make direct requests. So instead we manipulate, drop subtle hints. I've been guilty of that. Dance around a subject, expect those around us to read our minds. What time and effort we could save if we could just learn to ask for what we want. A powerful request is one that's clear and specific and lets the listener know exactly what you want and by what time you want it. It's not a demand, but an invitation to participate in your vision. Remember the words of Mahatma Gandhi, if you don't ask, you don't get. To turn our visions into reality, we must cultivate the art of making powerful requests. Really good. So that was just one card. So if you wanted to take this assignment for the week, you can give yourself 150 points for making a request that's important to you. It could be something as simple as asking your partner to turn the light off before he or she comes to bed, or asking your children to put their dishes in the sink or into the dishwasher, asking for help when you get home, you've got groceries or something and you want more help, asking for help with making meals, asking a friend to watch your kids if you have children. I mean, it could be anything. Maybe even asking a friend to go for a walk with you because you need to move your body, but you'd like to have some socialization at the same time. So it can be super simple. And then I'm just going to show you a couple of other ones. And if you're interested in doing this, you don't need to buy these. I will be doing one a week because I feel like we need to focus more on the opposite of what we're being fed in the media, in social media, even in the people in the conversations around us, because we're not in a bubble, no matter how much you try to be in a bubble, but we do have control over our thoughts, over the things we focus on. So why not gamify our lives and try to do some things that will move us forward? I know that without those kinds of things, like, I pretty much crash and burn. I have to do things in my life and challenge myself to really start to feel better. And I just got back from a 10-day vacation-ish time. It was definitely a vacation. I worked a little bit, but seeing friends in South Carolina, and I had a beautiful time with my kids, and it was amazing, 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 amazing. Then came home and back to the grind and back to, you know, my kids are away, but I know that they both have some things they're struggling with, and we weren't home long enough for us to kind of recalibrate and get back to normal before they had to go with their dad on this trip. And so I'm just feeling a little bit of that disconnection and concern, and I know they're going to be fine, but it's really nice to have something like this to focus on. So, okay, so here's another one. This is the power of choice, and there's assignment about making different choices in life. Here's another one. It's becoming the person you want to be, and an assignment about that. And then here's another. This is all about integrity. That's one of my favorites. Where have you maybe been out of integrity? How can you get back into integrity? So those are the cards that I will be using to do this. And then I'm in my car, so this is a little tricky. Let's see if you guys can see this. So this is the little case. Can you see that? And this is a book. And this booklet has, if you decided to do this weekly and you wanted to get it, I'm pretty sure it's still on Amazon again. This was, I think I bought this in 2014, maybe even 2012. This is the way that it's set up. You give yourself points. You could do this in any notebook. It's basically the date, the number of points earned. This week's self-love principle. So the one that we had was about requests. And then you write down the success that you created How have your actions nurtured your feelings of self-love and improved your self-esteem? Any notes, like what came up, what changed, what was easy, what was hard? How did people change their perception of you or you of yourself? Were there any positive side effects in doing that? So the assignment was requests, making 2 requests, at least 2 this week. You get to decide what they are, and if you make even just 1, that's 150 points. If you make 2, 300 points. Just keep going if it feels really good. And we'll make a game out of this, and I will pull 1 card each week. So if you're in, write in the comments, I'm in. And if you are interested, it's from Debbie Ford, and it's called Best Year of Your Life. May she rest in peace. She was an amazing, dynamic woman. So I'm looking forward to doing this. I know I need this to kind of pull me along. I'm hoping it will help you. Wait, I forgot one thing. So if you want to do this and you want to do it maybe with a friend, a sister, you could tag them, share this, because I think this is something we all very much need right now. And instead of this being some sort of doomsday year, we're 12 months in a year. We're in day 1. So we have 12 whole months. We can make this an amazing year, even though we're mid-year 2022. So yeah, let me know if this is something that excites you, if you feel good about it. I would love to do this, and I think I'm just gonna keep on going. All right, my request is to make a game out of this.
Go grab the tracker that I created, and you can get it at audaciousmamas.com/bestyear, and I will put that in the show notes.
Take care, guys. Thanks. Bye.